vomit on TikTok every morning. Do you know what I mean? I love it. Yes. I mean, the school runs do get a bit tedious when it's raining, but I'd rather, run to the school than, be babysitting. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Guys, if you haven't got your heart miss, please get your heart miss in. Thank you for the beautiful butterfly. Are you dancing? Agreed, didn't it, Kate? Yes, Katie, agreed. Are you dancing? I am not trying to get Deidro's attention. Don't be saying things like that around here. Ew. Have you seen my Simon? Simon's hot, you know. He may be 60, but he's hot. Honest to God. Don't be putting rumours like that around. Jesus Christ. Dirty dancing, we love it. How is everybody this morning, guys? Let's just do a quick check-in. Is everybody okay? Everybody happy? Anybody sad? Do I need to cheer anybody up this morning? Oh, thank you, Zara, for the subscription. Alexa off. Thank you, Geordie Girl and Minia. Thank you, Megs. Are you happy? Happy. Migraine. Oh no, they're horrible. Ibuprofen and water, darling, in the dark room. Yes. Easy as chated. I can't even pronounce that fucking word. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, each to their own. Thank you, everybody. The dress is from New Look, okay? So, I think it was about 26 quid, guys. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Yes. Yes, we invested in some New Look stuff. Oh, darling, sending you love, Stormy Rain. You're recovering from a stomach operation. I'm sending you love. Gives a spin. I'm not spinning, darling. If the dress rises up, the knickers will flash. And it'll be all over the FYP. Because it's really flowy. I mean, guys, we're up to the 150k. Thank you very much. We are number 22 on the Popular. You've done that for me in 11 minutes. Thank you, everybody. We'll just check the Popular. We've got Zaka Dibrat at number 1, Banter Hub at number 2, and only can't be bothered to pronounce that name at number 3. Guys, can I be very cheeky this morning, please, and just ask for position number 3? Yes, that will suffice very nicely. I'm so cheeky. Right, guys, I'm just going to be seeing. So for the next couple of weeks, guys, because I did tell you that I have a family member over the hospital very poorly. For the next couple of weeks, my lives will be a little bit sporadic in a sense of obviously, because how do I explain it? So it's right. I'll tell you what's going on basically. And it is sad, but I'm just going to let you know what's going on. So basically, my brothers and sisters' dad is unfortunately he's been moved to a hospice this week, and I need to be here for my sister because my other brother and sister live in Tamworth, you see. So she needs me. And she come in yesterday while I was on live because we was going over to see her dad and everything, and I need to be there for her. Do you know what I mean? It's hard. I know I'm up to my limit. It's really hard at the minute. So some days I can't promise to be here, every morning, but I'm going to do my best, and some days, I'll be a little bit down, so my emotions will be up and down. So I'm just explaining basically what's going on. And if family come in, because they're up and down the country at the minute, coming in and out, I will have to end my live because I can't leave them sat in the living room, when they've just travelled and they'll want a cup of tea and everything else. So all I'm asking is just for a couple of weeks, please just bear with me and everything that's going on here. But I am going to do my best to try and get on here every morning at 10 o'clock like we always have done. So that's what's going on, guys. I just want to let you know. As well as a little bit emotional last week. There we go, guys. And that's all I'm really going to say because my family watches, see. And if you are watching, I love you all. Thank you, everybody, for the love. Yeah, we all go through it, right? We've all been through it. We all go through it. Yeah, it's one of them things. It's one of them things, unfortunately. Yeah, so there we go, guys. So we're going to get on with the FYP news now, everybody. Yes. Thank you, Emma, for the subscription, and everybody that's sending me all the gifts. Thank you so much. I love and appreciate it. Even the tappers, thank you so much. The mods, thank you as well. Even the trolls, thank you for sitting here and watching. Thank you, Shaz and Rebecca, thank you. Alexa, play the BBC News theme.
Here's BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good morning, everybody. It's a very, very miserable Monday here with the rain, as you can hear. But nevertheless, all the kiddywinks are back at school and we absolutely love it. So that's something to smile about, right? Even though we do love the little darlings and we will miss them terribly in the mornings. Yes. Guys, this is all the FYP news, gossip and drama. Please do not take anything that I say to heart. It is just my opinions and I am not judge and jury, Jesus Christ, of TikTok. Buckle up, buttercups. Alexa off! I got you that time a bit. See what I mean? I am bunning this Alexa, thank you, Carla. And I'm getting a new Alexa, because she's just doing me dirty. Alexa off! Alexa off! Alexa stop! Alexa off! Take that, you bitch. Bitch. Right. Always fucking mugging me off, innit? Do you know what I mean? Making me look a dick. Right. Do you know what? I've never...
When we get Elphaba sent out of Balaclava.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Zach the Brat fucking shit me up then. I'm on the edge today, guys. I swear to God, I'm on the edge. Right. So, TikTok on a weekend. The heart miss are glitched. You only have 3k ready. It's all right, Alex. Guys, the heart miss are glitched. Can everybody get the heart miss in, please? Because TikTok's doing me dirty as well. Thank you, Alex. Yes, get them heart miss in, guys, please. Thank you very much. What was I saying? Anyway, TikTok never disappoints over a weekend. Do you know, like... I never had an irritable bowel before I come to TikTok. Do you know what I mean? It's something that's happened since coming to TikTok. The irritable bowel thing. Do you know what I mean? Because you never know what you're going to fucking wake up to. So usually, if I've got a weekend off, you know, the guts are okay. But when I know I'm coming on a Saturday and Sunday, I don't know what I'm going to be fucking reporting on. And the stomach was all dodgy. Do you know what I mean? But TikTok on a weekend doesn't fucking... Yes, it doesn't, you know, let us down, does it? What's Dave doing? Dave, are you being a good boy? Yes, pin this comment. Right, that. Dave, don't even try it with me. I seen you drinking last night, you naughty boy, drinking that tequila rose and you got drunk. But we absolutely love that you let why you've got down anyway.
Oh, you look cute this morning.
Hello, Dave.
You look cute.
David, you're muted.
Oi, can you hear me?
I can't hear him.
Could you hear him then, guys? I couldn't hear a word he was saying. I mean, it's not a bad thing that I couldn't hear him, but it wouldn't. I couldn't hear anything. 1 minute.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, Dave.
You look cute this morning, all in red.
Have you got headache?
I'm a bit like, I think I want a spa day, but I need a partner to go with.
I mean...
Recognizing a partner, I need a little bit of someone that can just like, you know, oh, come on, Dave, we can get through this.
So basically what you need is somebody to look after you and tend to you for the Jay's available.
I don't, because I've been thinking about this for a couple of days.
Dave's probably available.
Yeah, I know, but she's a catfish.
Dave, I've seen Jay in real life and she's studied how to
Right, send me pictures of Jay right now.
Dave,
Yeah, babe?
I didn't think you drank.
Yeah, I don't misread. Because it leads one thing to another, but... I'll be honest with you, I had 2 bottles of Tequila Rose, which my moderators ordered to my hotel, so they manipulated me to drink. And also, it's probably the first time, and I'm not embarrassed to say this in front of so many people, I didn't get on the gear.
That's good though, Dave, isn't it?
No, and I know that's funny to some people in the chat.
Right.
But my addictive personality, guys, I
Yeah.
normally, this is why I don't go and have a drink with certain people. Because after 2 pints, I'm a fucking 3-day bender man. I'm a fucking 3-day bender man. I'm a fucking 3-day bender man. So last night I had my tequila, I got the towel, and then I got a couple of towels out, and I didn't even acknowledge getting any packets. So,
Hang on a minute. What do you mean? Got towels out for what?
I was thinking that. What
I had a
else?
shower, so I felt fresh.
Oh,
So I felt fresh, but yeah. So I do feel a bit head fuzzy. I want to go on a nice spa for 2 days or a day and a night. I want to have a sauna, a hot tub, nice food on the bed or in the nice cocktail tonight, just to end the night off. Go to sleep around about 10:15. Refresh the body and soul.
absolutely.
That's what I want. So if there is anybody, and I mean anybody, just drop me a DM. It's all paid for as well, guys. By myself.
Weirdly enough, Dave, I've actually packed my stuff.
Oh, my sister just rang me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck, this is bad.
Are you up for it, Jay? Oh. He's done a runner.
Oh, do you know what? He does this a lot. It's because he wants me to talk to him privately. I'll see you in a minute.
Bye, Jay.
Hey.
I want to buy a hat. Right, how do I get these boxes off, guys? Empty, it's empty. Empty, are you here? Because I know he's at work. I can't get the bloody boxes off now. Sorry for my language, everybody. Oh no. Guys, I can't get the boxes off. Can someone help me, please? Can someone help me get the boxes off? I don't want to do a battle. How to use TikTok for dummies, that would be me. Tam's going to tell me. How to use TikTok for dummies.
Right, you have to press the circly thingies.
I'll press the circly fingers. Press the circly fingers. Come on.
I can't do anything because my other account's on mod, not this one.
Right, okay. Right, let me try. Okay.
Press
Right,
the
let me
circly
try.
thingies, go on.
Circly fingers. Yay, we did it! Woohoo! I did it, Milan. I will say that right one day I did it. Thank you, everybody, for the response. I know, I'm so proud of myself. Are you proud of me, guys? Anyway, let's get into it, guys. So we're going to start off with the funny stuff first because I want to cheer everybody up, and I just want to say to Dave, like, joking aside, guys, when you have got an addictive personality, and I'm sure some of you in the chat have an addictive personality, what's the thing is when you have a drink, you want to go higher and higher. Do you know what I mean? That buzz, the drink buzz, just isn't enough. Do you get what I'm saying? If you've been there, you'll know all about it. I was once one of them people, and the fact that he's been able to have a drink and he hasn't taken it further, that's an accomplishment. I'm sorry, that is such an accomplishment, because you know, if you've been done that, you get what I'm saying? Exactly. So well done, Dave. Well done, darling. And that Tequila Rose is dangerous because it tastes like strawberry milkshake. It's dangerous. I had a shot at the pub and I thought, this is nice, isn't it? but I couldn't have any more because it's dangerous. For me, it's dangerous. I can't do it. Anyway, guys, big up Dave Durans. So we're going to start with the funny stuff first. So this was Miller reacting to Alpha Bar this morning. Everybody knows that we've got a couple of new FYP shows. We've got Alex Brigham's Reacts, and we've got Millen's FYP show. And I just want to say, Millen, do you know what, darling? I did see you say this morning I'm coming up at 10. And I just want to say I respect you for that, but you really don't have to. If your room's busy and busting, darling, you do your thing. You've got your little, thing going on, your hustle. And I do respect that. I thought, that's lovely. But nobody's in competition with each other. We all want each other to do well. And, his FY's, both Alex and Millen's FYP is doing amazing. But thank you for that, Millen, darling. Thank you for that. But Millen made me laugh with this. I was howling. Millen has been put off co-op.
She said she pissed outside the co-op. Nah, she said she pissed outside the co-op. I'm never going to co-op again. I'm never going to co-op again. Justice for co-op in the chat. Justice for co-op. Oh, that's put me off co-op now. I'm never going to co-op again. I was in the Uber and I had to tell the Uber, stop the car, I'm gonna fly.
Millen looks traumatised, doesn't he?
That one. Fucking hell. You know what, I'm just gonna say it. Alpha Bar, Mama Kaz and Miss Faye, they're all absolutely the same.
We went up that 10 bits. No, I didn't watch all the video. Millen, naughty. Millen, I didn't listen to the end of that. But anyway, we'll watch Alf Bars. I apologise about that. I didn't listen to all the video. I was just in his live watching and I seen it on FYP. I favourited it and that's why I played it, but I didn't realise the end was on there. Again, lesson to me, I will play the end of a video all the way through next time. Nevertheless, I had the same reaction when I did watch Alf Bars' video talking about the co-op.
It's daytime.
Alf Bar pissed outside the co-op. Let's hear it from the witch of TikTok herself.
It was the morning, very manure, very not mindful. I can't, why have I said this? I don't know. No toilet nearby. So I was like, I pissed. No, everyone knew I was pissing. Everyone understood the situation, that I had a weak bladder and I was very discreet. I was very no one door. But I had a pissy wee wee. Piss in the street. Oh Lord. It's like bridesmaids, do you know what I mean? But I'm not a bridesmaid.
Why? I don't get right, guys. Why would you come on live and admit that? I mean, she's trying to clean her act up, right? She's trying to clean her act up and, get rid of all this hate, and she isn't helping herself, right? Let's keep it real. How many of us on a night out, right? Come on now. How many of us on a night out have squatted somewhere, do you know what I mean, in a bush or something? And do you know what I'm saying? The last time I did that, I was 21. Do you know what I mean? I was 21 when I last did it. I couldn't get toilet in, I was stuck in town, couldn't get a taxi, and I had to do the business, do you know what I mean? When I was 21, this was years ago, obviously, because, I'm only 25, do you know what I mean? But you're trying to clean up your TikTok act, and then you're coming on saying stuff like this. Like, for me, it's a no-no. You don't need to be telling people what you're up to. Do you know what I mean? And I won't tell you about the time I needed I had to use a month-to-month crisp package. You know what I mean? Yes, I'll keep that one to myself. Carry on.
I like that cat. I like, you know what I mean? Who's annoying you? No, I shouldn't say that, should I? Anyway, you got to do what you got to do. Someone says, well, there you go, squat or stand. Well, I squatted a bit. Yeah. But I didn't want to sit on the bark, so that would have hurt my... It's kind of like a standing squat situation, do you know what I mean? So it's like... You know, like when you bend over to fart, it's kind of what I was doing. Because I was like, you know...
What?
You know, so, yeah. But I don't know why people want to know that, but we moved. It was daytime. It was the morning. Yeah.
Born Alpha Bar weeing outside the co-op. I mean, the co-op, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, people buy the food there, do you know what I mean? And doing stuff like that. I was joking about the Monster Munch packet, by the way. I've never used a Monster Munch packet, so that was just a joke. Before people run with it and say Miss Red wiped her ass with a Monster Munch packet. It wasn't the truth, but I do know somebody that did that. I'm just being honest, it wasn't me. But don't be pissing outside supermarkets, darling, where kids stand the bikes and, you know, old ladies leave the shopping trolleys and people... Do you get what I'm saying? Don't even try it with me, guys. Otherwise I won't make little jokes. I'm a lady, I don't use pickled onion Monster Munch packets. Anyway, guys, let's carry on. So, this was Evil Queen. Evil Queen has a message for the screen recorders about Karma Kaz. Oh.
You know, you've suffered under false pretenses. You've invested into a
Thank you, everybody.
fraud.
Big love, Pauline.
And also screen recorders that want a blanket put over as screen recordings, you know what I mean? So make sure to not publish any screen recordings where he's part of, or if he is a part of them and you want to post desperately, then put a black censored mark over him so we can't see his face, okay? Because, you know, if I'm scrolling and all that, you know, I might accidentally block you because I'm sick of seeing it now. So I want to see censored, blurred out every screen recorder who values our working relationship, okay? So I don't mind.
Who the fuck does she think she is? You know, she says, I'm a manipulator, I do this, I do that, the click, This right here, this is the biggest one.
And you're posting clips, I'll compromise. I was saying no clips at all, so this is a compromise. If you really must, but if you mustn't, don't bother. If it doesn't bring you on, it doesn't anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Anyway, that's enough for you clout chaser. Guys, I'm just going to play a screen recorder's response to this. And I just want to say, if we've got any screen recorders in the room, comment and jail pin you for a couple of seconds. Now what I want you to do is to screen record Karma Kaz and play Karma Kaz over the FYP. I want to wake up in the morning and see Karma Kaz everywhere. But anyway, I love what this screen recording page did. It fucking took me out.
To not publish any screen recordings where he's part of, or if he is a part of them and you want to post desperately, then put a black censored mark over him so we can't see his face, okay? Because, you know, if I'm scrolling and all that, you know, I might accidentally block you because I'm sick of seeing it now. So I want to see censored, blurred out every screen recorder who values our working relationship, okay? So I don't mind.
Who the fuck does she think she is? You know, she says, I'm a manipulator, I do this, I do that, the click, This right here, this is the biggest one.
And you're posting clips, I'll compromise. I was saying no clips at all, so this is a compromise. If you really must, but if you mustn't, don't bother. If it doesn't bring you on, it doesn't anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Anyway, that's enough for you clout chaser. Just want to say, if we've got any screen recorders in the room, comment and jail pin you for a couple of seconds. Now what I want you to do is to screen record Karma Kaz and play Karma Kaz over the FYP. I want to wake up in the morning and see Karma Kaz everywhere. But anyway, I love what this screen recording page did. It fucking took me out.
Also, screen recorders that want a blanket put over as screen recordings, you know what I mean? So make sure to not publish any screen recordings where he's part of, or if he is a part of them, and you want to post desperately, then put a black censored mark over him so we can't see his face, okay? Because, you know, if I'm scrolling and all that, you know, I might accidentally block it.
And that is on an account called May. I absolutely pissed myself at that. No, do you know what, guys, right? We have to be fair within TikTok. You know, we can't be shutting people down. We can't be telling people what to be posting because it's not fair. Like, are me and Kamikaze best friends? No, we're not. Have we been best friends? No, we're not. Will we be best friends? Never. But you got to play the TikTok game fairly. Do you know what I mean? It's not fair for her to do that because she does have massive influence over this app because a lot of people are petrified of it. Do you know what I mean? But she shouldn't be doing that. It's not playing fair, Evil Queen, and I know that you're watching, but respect to that page for doing that. I loved it. Yes, it made me laugh. We'll have no telling people what they can and can't do because nobody is bigger and badder than anybody else. Right, where we're going next. I've got quite a few. So, John reacts to my show yesterday. It's all because KK and DJ are getting on. Do you know what, right? I seen a screen recording and people in the comments were commenting and they were saying, you know, this is a friendship that I'd like to see grow. And I said in the comments a couple of days ago, this friendship will actually grow. Do you know what I mean? They're actually going to be really good friends off the back of it. Oh, here he is, DJ. And it's lovely to see. I love that. I love people that once were enemies and at each other friends, you know, because it just shows that you're a bigger person, you're an adult and you can move on. I think over the last couple of days we've seen Kamikaze come out of his shell. Obviously everyone's seen last night, you know, Kamikaze with Angie, thank you, with Angie, Pearl, Dave, DJ, do you know what I mean? And it's lovely to see because I think with Kaz, what I've seen of him, he holds back, he's holding back a little bit. And what we're seeing now is I think we're starting to see Kaz, you know, and it's nice to see. So anyway, let's go at people or to make people, you know what I'm saying? I'm really reacting to what you're pinning me in. So we're going to play a video of Luna Bites Antoinette. So Luna Bites Antoinette, so she throws Luna out the window. Fucking hell. She didn't throw Luna out the window, by the way.
I can't turn her off, though, because I went too close with the hairbrush. But that hurts. Just to show that even a little bird like Luna can bite hard.
She done dash the bird, guys. Did you see how she dashed the birds? Let's watch it again.
Ow! Yeah, that hurts. I can't turn her off, though, because I went too close with the hairbrush. But that hurts. Just to show that even a little bird like Luna can bite hard.
Whee!
Ow! Yes, and that's right on the vein as well, right above the vein. Oh, wow, Nick, thank you so much for the mic. Thank you. I don't have any scars on my wrists.
Me said, Tweety got Yeetie. We don't need the RSPCA. Oh, Tweety got. Oh, justice for the birds, little fucker.
That's not a scar, that's a vein. That's a kind of a skin fold. That's not a scar. That little scar there that's just been done, that's Luna having just bitten me. Oh, dear. I didn't throw the bird, I just lifted her off my head and encouraged her to go to her cage.
She didn't throw the bird. You did. You dashed the bird across the living room. Oh, God, guys. Made me laugh, that did. She is funny. And I'm sure the bird's okay because she could she yeeted it into Christmas. You could hear the bird fly off, do you know what I mean? So the bird never got through at a window. The bird got dashed and happily flew away somewhere else. I reckon John's been speaking to that bird. John, have you been speaking to the birds? Oh, God, that made me laugh. Anyway, where are we going next? Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. Oh, Yeety McTweety. Yeety McTweety. I know Birdman will be on a ass, wouldn't he, if he sees that. Right. Who was watching Dave, Kamikaze, DG and Pearl last night? Because I got tagged in them videos. I thank you for the wristbands, Danny Boy, and this I don't give a fuck. I got tagged in them videos, you know, a hell of a lot. It's all over the FYP this morning. Did you love it, guys? Did you love them all? You know, getting drunk and taking shots and everything. It's what TikTok needs, isn't it? A bit of fun, a bit of laughter and everything else. I mean, what happened off the back of it? And we'll talk about this because, thank you everybody for the love, because Pelusive have broken up, which I'm really sad about. Excuse me, we're going to talk about that because I hope it's not the end for Pelusive, which is Pearl and Angie. But yeah, so let's show that last night, everybody having a good time drinking. And again, Kamikaze coming out of his comfort zone more and more, having a laugh. Do you know what I mean? It was all on the Tequila Rose, I think.
Everyone up! Everyone up!
Guys, let's just do a quick poll. Who sent a treasure box? Let's have a look. Oh, Dave, thank you, darling. Guys, Dave Duran sent a 2K treasure box. Thank you, Dave. Guys, if you can get your heart music, that would be amazing, but you can save them for other creators. You know, I don't mind. I do really. Please get your heart music. Thank you very much. Big love, Dave. Right, let's do a quick poll. Happy face, you love this side of TikTok where everyone's having a laugh, everybody's having fun, there's no drama or sad face. Now you prefer the drama, the arguments, and all the fallouts. Let's do a quick poll because I ain't done one yet this morning. For me, I'm in the middle. I like a bit of everything. Oh, thank you, Chloe, darling. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, Dawn. You love it, do you? You'd rather see the happy, the... Okay, so you win. But you know what was lovely last night? It was lovely seeing Kamikaze get involved and yes, Miss T, and you know, have a laugh and get a bit more comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so we love that. It speaks for itself, absolutely. So yeah, that was them not getting pissed last night. So guys, we're going to be talking about Angie and Pearl falling out. Thank you, everyone for the love. And I'm sad about this. I really am. I ain't been this sad since, I was going to say Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt broke up, but I was happy because I thought I was in with the chance for Brad Pitt. But honestly, for me, it's sad because they've got a lovely friendship. They had a lovely friendship forming. And like, do you know what it is with Andrew? I think Angie's got a tendency, she thinks everyone's going to hurt her. And before she gets hurt, I feel like she pushes people away. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what it is with Ange. I think she's been hurt a lot in her life. She's been let down. And before somebody hurts her, I feel like she puts the barriers up. Do you know what I mean? If you don't have to agree with me, if you don't, but that's what I believe. I believe that she puts them barriers up, you know. And it's sad. I don't want Angie and Pearl to fall out because I love their friendship. But many people are like that, aren't they? Thank you, Dave, darling. Some people are like that, but I don't know if Angela's been on this morning. No, I'm not making excuses. I'm not making excuses at all. I'm just saying what I see. I'm saying what I see, you know, and I'm going to keep it real. It isn't me defending Angie in any way. It's what I see. I see that she pushes people away. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to play that last night, what happened there. Right, where are we? Thank you, everybody, for the love. Yeah, I think that, you know, they have a great friendship. And it will be sad if it's not repaired. But hopefully it will be. And then you'll have Pelusi back. Right, where's that gone, that video? Where's it gone? Guys, why is it gone? I think the video's been taken down. Sorry, bear with me a minute. I think the video's been taken down. Right, 1 minute, let me find it. Because obviously the fallout is all over the FYP and I've been tagged in the video a hell of a lot. Right. Why are they removing the videos for? 1 minute, everybody.
Wait, let's go and get your Angie.
Okay.
He's like...
See, I've favourited this already and it's not showing up in my little thing. So, Elusive Angie Blocks, Pearl Dave Duran's, DG Decor and Karma Kaz. Sorry, I can't help but laugh at Angie.
We'll have a dance.
Wait, let's go and get in Angie's box. She's lonely.
Can four of us get all over Angie's life?
Let's all go to Angie's box.
Like everybody, let's end the live and all go into Angie. Is she live, kids?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, honey, honey. I need you. Oh, sugar. Honey, honey.
Right, so the moral of the story is, right, guys, I think Angie thought she got dropped from a box or something like that. And, yeah, Angie seen her ass about it because she got dropped or thought she got dropped from a box and she ended up going on a massive blocking spree. But guys, right, she will unblock everybody, I'm sure, today, because we know that Angie and Dave had a ding-dong a couple of weeks ago. And she'll be friends with DG, Pearl, Dave. They'll all be friends again. So I don't think, like, people going into comment sections and winding the situation up is going to help. I think that we need to let it, you know, calm down a little bit, and then, you know, they'll all be making friends because it's TikTok and it doesn't last for long, all right? So, yes, but I hope everybody's okay. Yes. Right, okay. Yeah, the comments make all situations worse. They do. It'll fizzle out. Yeah, I did speak to Pearl this morning. Thank you for the love, everybody. I spoke to Pearl, I messaged her. I said, have you heard from Angela yet? She said, no, not yet. But they'll make friends. Thank you, everybody. So no, I'm not blaming the comments, but the comments don't help situations.
Oi,
No.
bro.
Oh, hello, Dave.
And you can't see the fucking comments. Angie can't see the comments.
No, but Dave, what I'm saying is, do you know, like, if there's a little disagreement,
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
You get what I mean? People are going into her live and saying, "Oh, you're better off without Angie. Better off without Pearl." People going into Pearl's live, "You're better off without Angie." That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I think she got a bit misunderstanding because she left and then DG invited her 3 times to come back. Obviously, she was fucking singing away, looking at the ceiling. She didn't accept. So then Karma Kaz come in, and then it looked like, because we was having fun, and like it looked like we'd singled her out, but we definitely didn't. DG tried to get her back in the box 3 times for her to come and have fun with us, because obviously her and Pearl are always together. So obviously you don't want to separate them two. But I think she just a little bit of misunderstanding, I think. But the Dirty Birdie, let's just see if she unblocks us, or it'd be nice to get unblocked. But if she don't want to unblocked, I understand. But yeah, I think it was a misunderstanding. And the chat weren't out. Pardon?
What was she going to say? The chat what?
The chat, some of the chat was literally, I seen some of them saying they're slagging you off. They don't want you in there because you're full of drama. But on the next breath, I don't think Angela could even see the screen. So, like, I know we're saying the chat makes a difference, but come on, when Angie's dancing like fucking, what's her name, Tina Turner, there's no chance she's reading the comments. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I also seen on the FYP that Pearl exposed you for some pictures.
Oh shit, solicitor's ringing me. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, okay, right. I sent Pearl 2 pictures. And, well, I sent her 3, but she exposed 2 because she couldn't expose the 3rd one because she'd have got banned.
And I also heard that you want to take her on a little holiday, and she, what was the word?
Well, I'm in a bit of an argument with DG at the minute, to be honest, off the app about Pearl. He's messaged me this morning and says, look, fucking hell, lay back a bit. And says, look, fucking hell, lay back a bit with Pearl. So I said to him, look, I'm the older man of the 2. And he's the one that says, look, you know, just give me a chance. So at the minute, we're backwards and forwards with the Pearl situation. I did try and phone Pearl and ask her if she wanted to come to a spa today, which then I've now found out, because I've had screenshots, that while I was on the phone to Pearl, DG had his other phone saying, don't answer to Dave.
Did he really?
Yes. So
wow, that's bad, you know, Dave. That is
100%. He's trying to cock block me to get his cock. Like, you know what I mean? It's not. I didn't think he'd be like that with me. But obviously, look, every man for himself. If Pearl wants to go for Big Dan, and let me tell you, he is big.
Hey, what
hey,
the
Dan.
fuck are you going on about here?
You okay?
Come back.
Oh God.
You know what, Dave? I'm going to keep it real with you. I've always liked DG, but this is like next rap movements in a sense of you're meant to be mates, and he's trying to get in there with your bird. Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a bit of like, you know, there's a bit of. Pearl is an attractive older lady, mature. I can see why Dan's interested, but if I've told Dan, look, I'm interested in Pearl, and then next thing you know, Dan, I want to take Pearl to a spa. Dan wants to take her to Paris. Do you know what I mean? I can't compete with him.
He's trying to do one up on you every time.
Yeah, I can't compete.
What's all this about, mate?
I'm fucking confused as shit. Maybe I've had too many to drink. She can have a mate.
Oh, you're pushing her away now.
She pied me last night. She said I was too young.
She said you was too young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to be honest on a real level, Dan. You're. I think she'll be happy with what the package comes.
Oh God.
Then again,
you come out of your box right there before he says something too much.
I'm not going to go too far. It's a plan. I want to sort this out with you, Dan. I just think it's in a.
It's
right,
sorted.
Mates.
It's sweet. It's sorted.
Right, so I can have it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. Do you want me to send you Angie's number?
Oh, brother.
Ah, brother. Hi, Dan. Should we go now, Dan?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go.
Yes. Pearl might not want either one of them. Do you know what I mean? Yes, Pearl she might not want either one of them. Thank you, Charlie. Oh, that's to DG, but I'll say thank you anyway because I get 30%. Yes, I know Pearl and she's a classy lady. Yes, she wouldn't tolerate any of that nonsense. So there you go, guys. You heard it here first. DG trying to take, thank you, Chloe. DG trying to take Pearl off Dave. We're not about that round these ways, but DG's since changed his mind, so Pearl and Dave are going to get it on now. Anyway, guys, where are we going next? Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you. Right. Have I got anything else to play? Should have got more to play. Oh, okay. So, just let me get it together. I'm sorry, I'm going to put a trigger warning up because I don't like speaking about these. And I said I weren't going to speak about them again, but obviously if you're tagging me in this stuff, right, I've got to play it. Do you know what I mean? Because I'll be accused of, you know, not playing stuff and everything, yada, yada, yada. You know what it's about, you know, round here. So, Remy and Deidre share the screen again. It's just vomit. Vomit it is.
Yes, confirmation is, but it's very early stages. It's not something we would like to share with social media at this stage, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's good news. It wasn't unplanned. It's not that we tracked it down an exact day and caught flights.
You did.
Ovulation. Clean time.
You did it every month.
Yes, confirmation is, but it's...
That's just confirming that another child is on the way. And, you know, look, I don't like speaking like this because babies are innocent, right? But can I be honest? She knows what he is, right? You heard her say on Sophie Rose's recording, thank you, Abby, she had seen that Claire's Law thing. Thank you, Abby, darling. She'd seen it, okay? Now, you can tell me that I'm wrong for saying this, but I'm just going to say it as I see it. Why would you want to have a baby with somebody that's got a history like that? It's not going to end well, is it? Do you get what I'm saying? It's not going to end well. And obviously she's seen the way he is with Sophie Rose and, you know, everything that she's gone through. Why is she putting herself through that? Like, what does she think it's going to achieve? It is a rinse and repeat, innit? You know, because let's be honest, they're not going to last. And is going to have the next blonde-haired, red lipstick wearing, red top wearing bird lined up. So in 7-8 months time, however long, we're going to be seeing this again with somebody else. She's really not being sensible here, you know, and she's already got a child, and I don't like speaking about kids on my platform. And why would you want to have that man in your life because she's got another child that she's got to think about for the next 18 years? I don't get it. She's not being sensible here. She's putting her own self first. She knows. Thank you, Savage. Sophie Rose joins Casey's box. How do I say her name? Cassidy.
Okay, I'm just going to say it right there.
Also, what about is it true that the holiday was paid for by Jojo?
No, he paid it on his credit card.
We Deidre did.
Yeah, he paid it all on his credit card. I didn't pay for that holiday.
Fair enough. Some people are saying though, why now? Why all these messages and everything? Is it because you're a bit bitter because Remy's
pregnant? No, the thing is, everyone keeps saying I'm bitter because she's pregnant. I've known she was pregnant for days. Why haven't I outed the day I found out? But no, I was trying to help her. I was trying to support her. I was telling her, you deserve the world. You deserve to be treated so much better. And she's like, I know. She was crying to me. I genuinely felt so bad for her. I really did, you know. And you know what the saddest thing about it is? She's never ever gonna wake up and see it. She's on fucking in the clouds. She is.
Yeah. So
It's
what?
disturbing.
Well, Sophie, is it fair enough to hold on a second?
Yeah, sorry.
Is it fair enough to say when you sit here and say that she's in the clouds, she's that? Wouldn't you say that's the same way that you were?
Yes.
100%. I was in the clouds. 110%.
Yes.
Do you think it was right to sit there and treat people the way that you did?
In what kind of way?
1 minute you're talking, 1 minute you're not. 1 minute you're blocking somebody, the next minute you're like...
Yeah, because obviously you can get someone in your ear, do you know what I mean? And you're trying to please everybody, but you can't.
So why wouldn't you reach out to the people that were there for you and say you're sorry? Why is it okay to do what you continue to do, but then continue to shit on the people that were there for you?
I think it was more of a...
And I'm not attacking you. I think, and it's not just for me, I think a lot of people would like to know this.
Yeah.
To be fair with you, I generally don't have an answer. I think it was just trying to make everyone happy in that kind of situation, rather than just...
No, I'm sorry, I don't believe her. I don't believe her at all. I think she's chatting wham.
Keep it that way and not deal with the repercussions of what people in your ear.
Was there like Deidro was obviously telling you certain people to block and not even communicate with? Obviously, he was doing that behind the scenes.
No, obviously, like normal people get blocked anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like moderators and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like I just want to make it clear, because I've heard loads of people today saying on the FYP, I knew what he was like before I went to Scotland the first time. I generally didn't know what he was like. I knew he had an argument with Becca, they've split up and whatnot, and then obviously I went to go meet him. I didn't know about all these charges, all this and that, and then obviously all the protests started happening, didn't they? I generally didn't know there was protests outside that house. I was sat on live, if you remember. I was battling Rambo, and I was like, no, it's not. I was like, no one's outside. I had my music blasted and everything else, and then obviously someone...
She's lying. The whole fucking street knew there was a riot outside. What? When she... Come on now. She was in that house with him. She was in that house with him that when them riots were going, right? I remember. I watched it. He was saying there's riots outside. And she didn't know. Oh, come on now. She knew. Anyway, shall I carry on playing? Let's carry on playing it. Are you bored? If you want me to stop playing it, I'll stop playing it. But anyway, so at that point, why have I turned the fucking light off? At that point, right, she was talking about Becca. So Deidro's woman before Sophie Rose was Becca. So Becca joined somebody's live. Where is it? Whose live was it? Oh, was it the same lady's live? And it says here, Deidro's ex-girlfriend has her say on Sophie Rose.
That's it. That's her own prerogative, yeah? You got to let people do their own thing. I don't know her personally. She hasn't done anything personally with me. Sophie knew I was with Deidro when I was with him. She was sending me nudes. She knew I was with him. When I broke up with him, I told her about him and I told her to be careful. She then blocked me and I haven't spoken to her since. And then she writes in a Discord the other day to get everyone to come and mess.
There you go, guys. Sophie Rose stole that Deidro one from that Becca. And Becca told Sophie Rose what it was like. But I do get you have to find out for yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because we've been in situations where somebody may have told us what somebody's like and we don't believe it until we find out ourselves. But Sophie Rose already had that information and Sophie Rose stole, which I'm sure Becca's glad about, Deidro from her. Do you know what I mean? And then Remy stole Deidro from Sophie Rose. And that now someone else is going to steal Deidro from Remy. It's a weird circle going round. Becca stole Deidro too. Fucking hell. Jesus, it's a good job Simon isn't on TikTok, innit? Do you know what I mean? He'd all be trying to, not you guys, but the big people who try and steal him and shit. No one's fucking safe. Right, so, Remy's dad has his say on her and Deidro. Can I be honest? I don't, even though I don't like Remy and, you know, the Deidro lot, whatever, the circle of kindness, but really it's a circle of cunts. I don't like the fact that her dad's come on TikTok. Like, you know, I think it's bad when family come on and, you know, get involved and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Does anyone agree with that? Do you think it's bad? Because I'd hate my fucking, I don't know, my sister or my mum. She, you know, you can't put anything past her, but nah, it's wrong. It doesn't, the apple don't fall far from the tree, does it? Obviously. The dad's after TikTok clout now. Maybe he'll end up with fucking Deidro next, you never know, do ya? Around these ways. You know? Right. Let me turn this light on.
Being pregnant through TikTok, or did she contact you? Because, or do you not know?
No, Rossi. I've had no contact with Remy Curtis, like, you know, sadly, whether it be my fault or hers, or perhaps a
Why does he refer to his daughter? I need a little couple of drags on a Mayfair Blue because this drama stresses me out. But because it's so, you know, it's all over TikTok, we have to talk about it. Why does he call her a full name? That's weird, that is. That is, why the full name? Like, imagine if it was, you know, my family member and I come on and said, like, you know, Donna Monteith. It's fucking weird. I don't know what to fucking believe. My head's spinning with these lot.
That's it. That's her own prerogative.
Oh,
yeah?
piss off.
Let people do their own thing.
Sorry, guys. Where's it gone? There it is.
Being pregnant through TikTok, or did she contact you? Because, or do you not know?
No, Rossi. I've had no contact with Remy Curtis, like, you know, sadly, whether it be my fault or hers, or perhaps our joint faults, like, you know. But with the pregnancy and that sort of stuff, it was seen to me by me on TikTok, like, you know, whether it be the truth or not, I can't say, because I've not had it confirmed by Remy Curtis.
Weird.
And I'd like to say that, you know, until she physically tells me that she's pregnant or that sort of stuff.
Yeah, because it was pretty much confirmed to everyone last night, because Deidro wanted to announce it, and he said, "Do you want to tell him, or shall I?" And she said, "You tell him." So he announced it last night, and she did go off screen, and she was sort of vomiting off the screen. So from what we can gather, she is pregnant.
Rossi, myself personally, I wouldn't believe everything I see on TikTok. Like, you know, I believe my daughter when she speaks to me, because, you know, the quality that she has, that she does tell the truth. Like, you know, whether this be false or just a pretentious act that they put it together just to sort of like dramatise a relationship that may be happening, maybe not, I don't know.
The thing I find difficult is that I don't know how the hell it would ever work, because she can't live in Scotland and he can't come down here, because if she does, your grandson will be taken away, and that is a fact. So
Rossi, I don't disagree in any way, son. You talk perfect sense, and I admire what you do. As for Remy moving to Scotland, I can't see this happening. As for this guy coming to England, I can't see that possibly happening. As for a future relationship, only those two know whether it's staged or real. But for me, I'd like her to be sort of like remaining in Surrey with her family and growing stronger and presenting herself without him to show people the girl that she is.
Yeah. Her being pregnant through TikTok, or did she?
It's weird, isn't it, guys? What do you think? Do you think it's really a dad? Because I can't get my head around, like, why he's calling, unless it's a middle name, like, you know, Donna Marie, my name's Marie. Is it a middle name? It's a middle name. Yeah. He sent his ex-London mob, he defo dad, but he's a gangster. Is he? The plot thickens. It's like a fucking Netflix series, this, isn't it? You know, can't keep up. New character unlocked. I don't get why he's come to TikTok, though. I don't get it. Right, what else have I got on here? It's mainly fucking Remy and Deidre and all that shit. Oh, I think it's... What? You think it's about... No, it's a dad. He was gifting her last night. This is weird. I'm lost. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. I'm lost. Right, so CLA gets accused of stealing from M&S.
I'm going to keep the receipts for the tax bill. Just in case they can reduce anything off the shopping, I don't know. But I'm just keeping every receipt. Honestly, a bitch like me.
That tax money's proper on her case, innit? You know, she's doing a shopping at the Marks and Spencer's place and she's fucking tucking them receipts away. Do you know what I mean? She is on the ball with this tax man.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, right, okay. Why are you phoning up saying I'm stealing? Thank you, darling. Thank you, sweet. Everything's recorded, sweetheart.
So, let me just pause that a minute. Someone just said you can't claim tax for food. You can. Like, you can claim tax for food. Said, you know, like, I'm doing this. I can put in for makeup, clothes and things like that. Anything that's helping me earn on here, whether it be an eyebrow pencil, a hair dye, food allowance, you know, if I go on holiday and it's for TikTok, for content, if I'm traveling, you know, for TikTok content, it all goes down as expenses. So you can actually claim. So she's been cooking, like you just said in the comments, it can be put down as expenses, believe it or not. I know all about it, yes. You have to save them receipts. Unfortunately, I don't qualify for the Mayfair Blue. Do you know what I mean? The tax don't cover that. But the Mayfair Blue is a big part of the show, and I think the tax man should make allowances for the Mayfair Blue because, you know what I mean? Everybody knows Miss Red at the Mayfair Blues. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Danny. They need to pull the finger out their asses. Save me a fucking fortune, that would. Anyway, let's carry on playing CLA. Thank you, Nanny Sue.
Take care, darling. I'm too rich to steal.
Did you hear what she said? She's too rich to steal? Well then, you're too rich to be setting up a GoFundMe. Bounce said you cannot claim for food. I worked for HMRC and it's not that simple. No, you can. You can claim for food because when, like, Simon used to work away, he used to get like a food allowance or something like that and petrol allowance. You can. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she's too rich to steal from bloody M&S. This
Take care, darling. I'm too rich to steal. Calling up saying I'm stealing out Marks and Spencer's, you little rats, darling. I should phone the police and say they're calling up Marks and Spencer's and trying to say that I'm stealing. I'm too rich to steal, guys. Like, it's not like I'm stealing. I'm not. It's not like I'm in Whole Foods. Do you know what I mean? Marks and Spencer's, I come here because it's cheaper than Tesco's. Yeah. I'm such an entertainer. But yeah, you're out of order calling up. Absolute little rats. I can't believe it. They've phoned up Marks and Spencer's a few times. I should report that to the police. And when I'm live streaming. But see, you can't do nothing no more, you little rats. Absolutely, the manager loves me. You know, and I've got my receipt, everything's recorded. Why would I need to steal from Marks and Spencer's, sweetheart? Everything that I bought has been paid for and accounted for. So it's just beyond ridiculous what the stuff that you actually say.
Do you know, right, guys? Right, come on now. She is right. Look, whether you love hate CLA, the woman can't even do a shopping in peace. Like, people are that sad that they're ringing the supermarket. That, I'm sorry, but that is like, that's stalkerish. So whoever's ringing M&S and reporting her to M&S for stealing, it's sick. Need to get a life. Yeah, no, it is bang out of order. Come on now. Because at the end of the day, right, yeah, you're doing it to make a life a misery. But thank you, Tracy. But you got to think about, right, people that are answering the calls at Marks and Spencer's and stuff like that. Then the shop assistants have got to go to CLA and say, let me check your bags because you've nicked a fucking pack of bacon, a jar of coffee. It's just silly. Fuck that. I'll never... Nah. I was just going to say I'll never dox where I am. Because I couldn't be doing with that. Thank you, Cal, darling. I couldn't be doing with it. If my life ever got that bad with this TikTok where people are ringing this place, that place, I'd come off. But I don't go live, do I? Thank you, Gemma. I don't go live from different places. I couldn't live like it, guys. I couldn't. Right, where are we going next? Is that it? Okay, so we're going to play Tyrone. How hard can it be to be pregnant?
Watermelon to feel what it's like to be pregnant. It can't be that hard. It's not even that hard. Easy.
It is a small watermelon.
Easy. Now I'm gonna stream like it. So come over to my stream and see how I get on. Easy. Watermelon to feel what it's like.
Easy.
It can't be that hard.
Easy, did you say, Tyrone? She should have got him to shave his legs. What else, ladies? He is lovely. What else should she have got him to do about easy? You know, she should have given him a, you know, to the nether regions and the pain, and then he'll know all about pregnancy. Do you know what I mean? About easy. Thank you, Kim. Yeah. Do you know when I was pregnant, because I'm really petite, I'm really, really petite. I had to sleep sitting up. I couldn't lay down. Hello, Luke, darling. I couldn't lay down flat on my side. I had to literally sleep sitting up because I couldn't do anything. Socks, knickers, nothing. Yeah, but he needs the pain machine on him about easy. Come on now. Not being able to breathe, restless legs. Oh, thank you, Mimi Lou. Well, I mean, to be fair, sorry, I just got a text message. I mean, I have, my children, I've had cesarean, so I haven't gone the whole way, so I can never relate with you ladies that have naturally, you know, had the natural process, so I could never imagine what it was like. Some say that I cheated, do you know what I mean? But cesareans ain't easy, you know. The pain after a cesarean. Oh, yeah, and that first walk that you have to get up, you know, after having the operation. Your son was £10. Oh my God. Right, I don't mean to be crude, right? If there is anybody under the age of 18, piss off, you shouldn't be in here anyway. But you know, when people talk about how heavy babies were and share their experiences and being cut and everything else, like, I get tingly. I couldn't cope with it. Cesareans are scary. And I watched all 3 of mine. I watched it all in, do you know, the light above? I watched everything. With Josh, he was still, when they, did the incision in my stomach, he was still in the sack. He was still in the water sack. It was amazing. My smallest was only 6'6". That's more like it. I mean, £10, £11. Oh, ladies, if you have gone through that, I take my hat off to you, because a period's bad enough for me. I couldn't imagine the pain of actually, through the birth canal. Do you know what I mean? Oh, £9 slid out in 13 minutes. Jesus. Oh. What's your heaviest babies, ladies? I think the heaviest baby I ever heard of was like £15. That's like a whole child. Do you know what I mean? 3-4-year-olds are £15, didn't they? Imagine. Oh, Lord Jesus, I couldn't cope. 5 days of labour. I had like 3 hours of labour with Si, and that was it. They took me straight down to these men don't understand what you go through. They don't understand what we go through. It's not as easy as sticking a watermelon on you. You have no idea. And then when you have to go to the toilet after, ladies, do you know what I mean? When it's gone through and you have to get to the toilet. Oh, yes. Try pushing a watermelon out. I mean, how big a baby's head's out of, something so small. I'll sit here and moan about it all day, I will, because these men have got no idea. But respect to Tyrone for even, participating in what he did. Do you know what I mean? It's lovely. What was that comment? Katie, I filled mine up with water so I could go. 30-minute labour. Oh. Pearl, darling, I've just seen you enter the room. Pearl, we did speak about you on here, love, because DG and Dave have been fighting over you. Basically, Dave wants to get in there, Pearl, and DG tried to, take you from Dave. So they've been in the boxes having a little argument. Right, should we open the boxes, guys? Also, I have a target here. We've only got 36 out of 150, guys. If you can afford to contribute towards that, that would be amazing, because it's not very often we smash targets around these ways. Do you know what I mean? So yes, guys, if you could do that, thank you, Hope. Let's get some of these targets smashed, guys. Thank you so much. Right, Top Girl, what's wrong? Top Girl's got to go through it now. Have we got any mods? Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have we got any mods that can sort the boxes out? Right, so we've got Ashley. Thank you, everybody. You're so kind. Thank you.
Miss Red?
Yeah?
I'm so upset.
Why?
Because, right, a Pearl demodded me.
Oh! Why, Top Girl?
Because she's got beef with Angie, so she thought she'd take it out on Top Girl.
Have you really been unmodded, or you winding me up?
I swear to God, she's unmodded me. On my unborn child's life, she's unmodded me.
Pearl? Are you still here, Pearl? You're lying, Top Girl.
I swear to God, wallahi, she's unmodded me.
Pearl took all the mods off last night because someone was going on going on to Angie's, from Angie's account, going on to Pearl, seeing who's commenting. So she took all her mods off.
That's not fair on me, though. It's because I'm the only South Asian mod that she had. I blame me being South Asian. Racist, Pearl!
Sorry, guys, I'm just... Right, okay, sorry everybody, I was just blocking somebody from the room. Well, Pearl, here's Pearl. Pearl's in the room, Top Girl.
Pearl, are you gonna... Guys, I'll be happy if you mod me, Red.
I've got no more spaces, Top Girl. I ain't even been able to...
Can you take cockapoo off?
Justice for Cockapoo.
No, I've literally just been on the phone to Pearl. She's gonna mod me again. She did. Luke, the judge, I will be your mod soon. Come back on live.
Hot girl, have you spoke to Angie this morning?
I was in her box at 5 o'clock in the morning, but I didn't know all this shit had happened. And when somebody said it in the comments, she was like, I've not done anything and I've not blocked, and she showed us that Pearl's not blocked. But I honestly don't know what's going on. I think she's still asleep because she fell asleep whilst I was in the box.
Top girl, we can't have it. We can't have the end of Pellucid. We need to get together, have a Cobra meeting, and try and sort this out.
I've not got the energy. Honestly, I'm thinking of pushing this £10 baby. I've not got the energy anymore.
Is that how heavy the baby is?
No, but they're saying he is measuring like 5 weeks early. Luke the judge, make me mod, and I'll be your best friend. Right, but no, honestly, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Just winding you up. I already spoke to Pearl about it.
So she's gonna mod you again?
Yeah, she said she apologised to me. She put her camera on. She got on her knees and said, "I'm really sorry."
Yeah, that sounds like something Pearl would do. Get on her knees.
100%. But I hope you're well.
I'm good, top girl. I'm good, thank you, darling.
No worries. Thank you, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye, top girl.
That's what I come up about the Pearl and Angie situation. I'm just putting it out here now. If you don't sort it out, I'm suing for like emotional damages and distress because I can't live without the duo.
I know. Imagine if it's the end of the duo, like joking aside.
I'm suing for emotional distress.
It's not right. It can't happen. We need them back together.
It's going to affect my mental well-being.
They do make us laugh, don't they?
No, but seriously, I did watch it all, and some of the stories. Sorry, the dog's barking. Some of the stories what went around are not actually true. Angie was on with DG, Pearl, and Dave got banned again, and went off. So when Dave was off, they got Kamikaze come on. So Angie was on with Kamikaze, DG, and Pearl. And then DG said something that Wolf gifted Kamikaze with his ranks off. But it wasn't the Wolf Sam. It was apparently somebody called White Wolf or something like that. So Angie left. Angie left and then went on a bit of a rant about how she thought Wolf only used his money for good things and done things in Africa when not gifting on TikTok. So why Angie had went off and had that bit of a rant, they tried to invite her back like 3 times and she declined them. And then one of Pearl's mods had made Dave a new account. So they were trying to get enough followers so Dave could come back on. And then Dave come back on. So they just carried on with the night. And Angie went on with... Sorry, before Dave come back on, I think Angie had gone on with Mad Hatter. Which obviously she's not having a good time at the moment. So I think Angie was seeing if she was okay and things like that. And then Pearl and Dave joined Angie and Mad Hatter and they dropped. But I think Angie, or the comments were telling Angie that Pearl and Dave did it on purpose and they were texting each other and they were organising it like to get rid of Angie. But I don't think that was the case. And then obviously, they're just all 4 of them stayed together. They had a brilliant night. It was so funny. I think everyone's seen Kamikaze in a different light. And then, it just all spiralled from there. But I hope they all sort it out because I need Angie and Pearl back.
Yes, we need Pellucid back. But I did mention earlier the comments do stir things, which they do. Like, I'm not saying that everybody in the comments is a stirrer. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying sometimes. Thank you guys for the love. The comments are going back and forth, stirring and things like that, We see it all over TikTok on the daily.
Yeah, and a lot of the time it's not even the people who watch on a regular basis who do the staring in the comments.
Yeah.
It'll be people who you've never seen in there. I spend a lot of time watching Angie and a lot of the comments. But after that, I didn't dare go in because everyone was getting blocked who was going in. So I didn't go back in because I thought I'm not getting blocked.
Yeah.
So that was it. I hope they make it up anyway.
Well, today will be an interesting one. I'm glad of, I ain't got to pick Tilly up from school so I can sit and watch the day progress.
Hopefully,
darling.
No problem. See you later.
Thank you. Bye, Ashley. Bye. Hi, Unique G. Thank you, Lynn's darling.
You're right, babe. Basically, I were actually in on the live with DG and everyone. I thought it was quite funny until it turned sour. And I do think a lot to play with is the comments and stuff like that. In all fairness, I just think people just need to be mindful when it comes to when people are drinking, because you can take comments one way or another when you've had a drink.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they'll make it up. I think they'll kiss and make up later, to be fair. I think, obviously, what peed Pale off was she sang the Bye Bye Baby song to him, and I think that got to her a little bit.
Who sang the Bye Bye Baby?
Delove Savanja.
Oh, okay. That'll be made up today.
Yeah, she put it on, and I think that's what upset her. But I only stayed on until about 11:15. I come off.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all had a laugh and a joke and stuff. And you know what? I didn't really like Kamikaze, I'll be honest with you, I'll be real with you. I couldn't stand the bloke. I thought you were right, arrogant twat, I'm not going to lie. But I seen a different light to him last night. I really did. I thought, he's actually come out of his shell and he's actually having a laugh for once and not slagging people off behind the backs and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I did like last night. It took a different light to him. I will give him that.
I think he's starting to. I think what it is he's held back because, like, we've heard him say he doesn't trust anybody on TikTok, so he's kind of like isolated himself. But now I think he's took the plunge and he's actually realising that not everybody is bad, you know. So.
You know what, Red? This is what I think. I think DG, right, a lot of people have a thing to say about DG, but I think DG's got one of the biggest hearts on this app, and he will take anyone under his wing, and no one can say he doesn't make people laugh because he's bloody hilarious, Dan is. But again, like, people slag Dan off. But to me, I think he's just got a pure heart, and he just loves to get people out their shell and have a laugh and a joke. Like, he has me in stitches when he does Grandad. Do you know what I mean? And he's just like one of them typical males that like to have banter, but then again, you get people that will take banter one way or another. They can take banter as having banter, or they can take it the wrong way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that. Thank you, Unique G, my darling, for joining.
No worries. Have a good day. See you later, Bob.
Mods, I've got no more time for boxes. I'm so sorry. Hi, Rhiannon. Rhiannon, do you want to unmute, darling?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, love.
Sorry about my crap Welsh voice.
I love the Welsh voice.
Oh, it's horrible. I just want to say about Dave, I'm really, really proud of him because I've also got a addictive personality disorder, and I know if I go out and I start drinking, I know you're trying to look for something else, if you know what I mean. So I don't put myself in that situation anymore for that reason. So I'm really, really proud of him, and a lot of people should be. I like Dave, he's lovely. But I also want to say about Pearl and Angie. Angie was very immature last night, and the thing is, not everyone can kind of babysit her. And every time she has a drink, I do like Angie, I'm not slagging her off in the slightest, but every time she has a drink, there's constant, this is what happens every time. And I just feel like she needs to just give the drink a rest because it clearly doesn't agree with her at all. And she doesn't know how to kind of get rid of them feelings. So she'll start acting a bit silly and then put the blame on other people. And Pearl didn't do anything wrong. She was having a really good night. And then Angie obviously made Pearl feel so shit that she wanted to come off. It was really, really sad to watch. But I do hope they make up because, you know, it's not nice seeing them not speaking and stuff. But yeah, that's right.
I think with alcohol, you know, depending on how much you've got, thank you guys for the gifts, thank you. I think alcohol, obviously, it slows down your thought process and you're not making, you know, you don't make the best decisions in the sense of you're not reading things properly. And I think that maybe Ange got the wrong end of the stick about what happened with, you know, people joining lives together and everything. Do you know what I mean? So you kind of like, you're getting your feelings about it, and alcohol does that, doesn't it? You know, it clouds your judgment and things.
Yeah, and I just think like if when she says sorry, that's got to be the end of it then. kind of thing, but she keeps doing the same things over and over, and I think there's only so many times people will put up with it. And Pearl's a really, really good friend to her, and she just completely ruined her night, and it's really, really sad. And I just feel like Angie she thinks she's always in the right, and that's not always the case. So today now it'll be like everything's forgotten about, but what she needs to realise is it does affect, say, Pearl's mental health then as well, and Dave's, and because they are thinking, oh my God, what have we done? And then she probably wake up today now thinking, oh, everything's fine because she said sorry. And I don't think that's fair.
I mean, at the end of the day, I know people have got upset and everything, but it makes good TikTok drama. Yeah. It's more talking about it today, do you know what I mean?
But that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you, Rhiannon, darling. Your accent is gorgeous. Big up,
oh, God, thanks.
Gorgeous, big up,
oh, God, thanks, bye.
Oh, God. Right, who's next? Hi, Jojo.
Hi, Red.
Hi, darling. Thank you, Bray.
Unpopular opinion here. Not many people are going to like it. As the daughter of an alcoholic who is now dead, I see them in Angie, and it's constant rinse and repeat of the same cycle. She says she's sorry, but then she goes and does it again. When is the actual responsibility going to be taken? And when is she going to save herself? Like, I like Ange, but when she's like this, it's soul destroying to watch. She's ruining her life.
The thing is, though, Jojo, right? We can't really. I mean, you can sit and watch and you can sit and judge, but
I don't even watch anymore when she's drunk. Like, I take myself away because I'm not going to sit there and watch someone destroy the life like that. But when are the mental health services going to step in?
Yeah, I don't know if she has a problem or not.
Even if she doesn't have a problem, if she's not an alcoholic, she's not an alcoholic, but she's a binge drinker. And there is definitely the minute the alcohol touches the lips, there is some form of issue when the alcohol goes in with the brain. Maybe it's previous trauma, etc. But alcohol and Angie do not mix as a good combination.
Yeah, I mean, I do get what you're saying.
And I'm sad for her because she's fucking hilarious when she's on point.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but we don't know why she does it or why she's doing it. Do you know what I mean? That's only something she would know.
Well, exactly, and this is what I mean. When are the other services going to step in and someone going to take responsibility? I know Angie has to take responsibility herself, but if you see someone struggling like that, someone has to step up and help at some point.
I know, darling, but nobody can actually help her. You know, if there is a problem there, we don't know. I mean, sometimes people drink and, you know, do other things to mask what they're going through. Nobody can really actually be responsible for Angie. She's responsible for herself. So mods, friends, family, it's, you know, it's something that she has to reach out if she feels that she wants to, or she has got a problem, then it's for her to do that. Nobody around her can do that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I fully understand. Yeah. Like my parent, who's an alcoholic, is dead due to the effects of alcohol that I've had on them, and I wish I could just take it away from Angie and just say, look, this is what's going to happen because it's not just the drink, it's the fact she could have a serious accident when she's drunk because she falls.
Yeah, it is worrying. People do worry about that. I'm not sat on the fence, guys. I'm just saying it as it is. Like, I can't sit here and judge like why she's doing it if she needs help. You know, I just see somebody that is masking, you know.
Oh yeah, she's definitely fully masking with the alcohol, same as the person I've lost was, because they have nothing else to do except for drink.
Yeah. No,
yeah. And also, can I add, last night was absolutely brilliant until it turned sour. It was lovely seeing them get on, and it was actually nice seeing Cormac Kaz being involved with everyone else's.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Seeing a different side to him last night. It was very nice seeing him with red cheeks and wobbling about.
Yeah, it was lovely watching. You know, it was just lovely to watch, weren't it?
It was. It was nice.
Yeah, it was nice to wake up to. Thank you, Jojo, my darling.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, darling. Hi, Be Real. Sorry, I just want to reply to a comment. Somebody in the comments just said maybe encourage her to take time off. Nobody can encourage anybody to come off TikTok. You know, each and every individual person that's on TikTok will do what they want to do. Like me saying take a break isn't gonna make somebody come off TikTok, you know. And for some people, because, you know, they suffer with anxiety or they suffer with, what's that word, where they don't like going out the house, TikTok is their only, or social media is their only friend, in a sense
Social
of
anxiety.
you know what I mean? So I can't tell somebody to come off the internet. So, hi, Be Real.
I do think she needs to, though, because I know obviously she needs to want to make that decision for herself to stop the drink and come off TikTok. But for her mental health and the way she's going, I think she does need to come off that for a good while. And I think other people in her boxes are enabling her, because you see a lot in the comments and a lot of people going, oh, come on, let's get a drink. And then with the effects of last week, you would think they'd be like, oh, let's know, why don't we do a quiz night or something? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think that a lot of people do it and enable her, especially in the comments, and I've seen her mods commenting, oh, let's have a drink tonight, let's do it. Like, I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah,
I know she is a grown woman, but there is a certain point in mental health there where you can be coerced very easy, and I just think that something's going to happen, and it's sad. She needs to come off TikTok.
We all do worry, you know, people do worry about it, but nobody can tell anybody what to do.
No, I know that.
Yeah, it's really hard, you know, and it's enabling. I think people caring, you know, people call it enabling. I think people caring is not always enabling, you know. I don't.
No, I mean, in like trying to get her to drink and be like, let's have a drink tonight. Like, I don't mean I mean like asking her to have a drink and saying let's get drunk tonight. Like, I don't mean enabling another way. I mean enabling her like by suggesting a night of drinking on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. No, I do get what you're saying, you know, when comments are saying have a drink, but when she does have a drink, you know, you're either going to get funny, you know, hilarious, or, you know, she's upset. And so
people do it though because they want to see
people
are having a good time. People do
it because, you know, they're not the car crash that comes off the back of it. So I don't agree with anyone saying, you know, have a drink. But as far as enabling goes, I do see that she has a caring community and people that care for her.
You see that.
Yeah, so it's yeah. Thank you, Be Real, Carlin.
Can I just say as well, I would just want to bring up about Archie, Remy's dad. See what he got in that box last night? I felt heart sorry for the poor wee old man. Like, if that was my dad, and I hate Remy, but if that was my dad or my grandpa up there, I'd be straight in with her. They've cut all contact because of Deirdre, or he's come on and says, like, please see the side that I see my daughter, like, and try to say like that's not my daughter, and try to say like how his daughter was and the abuse, and everybody was going on about her Baronga's own babe station. Like, the way that man got treated last night was disgusting. I felt so heart sorry for the poor wee old man. Like, it's not that wee man's fault that his daughter's doing what she's doing, and I felt so heart sorry for him. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I will say that I don't agree with family coming on and, you know, I don't agree with family coming on and, you know.
No, me neither.
I don't agree with that. So obviously off the back of that, you know, he is going to get a little bit of hate if people don't agree with it. Do you know what I mean? You open yourself up to it if you're coming on social media. Like we've seen Corey's sister come on and expose him off the back of that. She would have got hate. It's a choice that people are making, family members are making when they're coming on TikTok and they're doing this. Do you know what I mean? Does he deserve it? No, I don't think he does, but it's open for debate when you bring in
I think I'm just old fashioned. I look at like you treat others how you would like to be treated, and what if that was your, like, I think what if that was my dad or grandpa? Like, would I like somebody speaking to him? And Remy actually was sitting there watching that. Her and Deirdre were sitting there watching that. I'd be jumping right in there like, let's get my dad out here. and he wasn't actually saying, like, what you played obviously looks bad on him, but he wasn't actually saying anything bad about Remy. He was trying to say, like, my daughter's beautiful, she's kind, she's a good mother. He was trying to defend his daughter rather than sitting slagging her off more than anything. But I do think he was warned before it went in.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't deserve hate. He doesn't, but
No.
it happens off the back of coming onto TikTok because, you know, there are a lot of people on here that really ain't got nice things to say to anybody. So it kind of attracts that kind of person, doesn't it, that just wants
Yeah,
to
definitely.
body and have a dig. Do you know what I mean? They may not know the situation. They're sat in the room for a minute. Oh, let's just have a dig at that person. Some nasty people. Thank you, Be Real,
It's not
darling.
horrible. Thank you.
Thank you, love.
See you
Thank
later. Bye.
But there you go, guys. I'm so sorry I've got no more time for boxes. We'll get Hayley in, obviously, because Angie's been spoke about, and Hayley is one of Angie's moderators. Hi, Hayley, darling.
Hello. I just wanted to put a different perspective on it. I think the whole situation of Angie coming out to speak to Mad Hatter was because she felt Mad Hatter was on her own. She was going through a really shit time. And Angie is definitely empathetic to people in those situations. I think we see that over and over again on this app, that she does that. And I think from my perspective, from what I seen, potentially Angie felt like she was pushed out and she was left on her own, and that isn't something that she would do.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to put that side across, because everyone's saying, oh, she's childish, she's this, she's that. But, you know, how she went on might have been wrong. But I think the reasoning behind it potentially was because she maybe felt on her own after she come out to help someone that was on their own, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it does. It does.
Yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to say. And people can call us enablers. Guys, I genuinely don't care. We had this conversation the other day, and I think people want people to come on this app and ridicule people and shout at people. I don't have to come on this app to make you guys feel better to say what I say to people off this app. Does that, you know, we don't have to make outbursts online of calling people this and that to get the point across for people in the comments. So if you choose to call us enablers, then that's what you choose to do.
Do you know what really annoys me though sometimes? Because like mods are not responsible for creators that the mod for. Do you know what I mean? Like you couldn't say to Angie, you know, do this, do that, and you know she's not going to listen. Just like if my mods come and told me something, you know, it's not on my mods. It's not my mods' fault. They're not enabling me. You know, they can only do so much. You know. I don't get it. I don't get it.
And I think because Angie is really controversial, and she is, I think people expect us to, you know, tell her off. I'm not Angie's mum. I'm not Angie's carer. I'm not that heavily involved in Angie's decision making. She's a grown woman. She will make her own decisions. And I think people in the comments as well kind of feel like they can say, go to bed, go and do this, go and do that. Like, she's a grown person.
Yeah.
She's an adult. And her and Pearl, I hope they do speak and they sort it out, because it's madness, isn't it? But I genuinely think, just from that other side of it, I think she came out because Mad Hatter was on her own. I think she felt lonely and she wanted to be there for her. The same as that's what she's done with Corey, etc. All in the past. Alex, exactly the same, done the same thing. And I think she's gone back to that situation, and she probably may have felt a little bit pushed out. And I can probably see why. I would have probably felt the same in some aspects, because Angie would have left and gone and sat with her if it was the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, she'd had a drink, you know. She sometimes you get the wrong end of the situation, I feel, you know.
And comments are mix up, aren't they? Like, comments are wild.
I just feel like you've had a drink, you misjudge things, you know, and shit happens, basically.
And I just want to say quickly, she didn't play Bye Bye Baby to Pearl, Dave, or anybody else. Angie decided she only wanted 100 viewers, so she was going to mass block everybody. So she played Bye Bye for the people that were being blocked in the live. That wasn't towards Angie, Pearl, or Dave.
Okay, thank you, Hayley,
No
darling.
worries, have a lovely day.
Bye, darling. Right, guys. There we go. Another. Who's a liar? Someone just said liar. Oh, nice. Right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. I'm going to get off because I've got something to do this afternoon. I will see you again. So that's blocked. Oh, right. You want about another live? Sorry, guys. I've got something to do this afternoon, so I won't be on later this afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. I won't be back on till tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I'm just reading these comments. So, Angie gets a free pass again. It's nothing to do with me, darling. Yeah. Ain't nobody getting passes because it's not my drama. I'm not involved in it, so nobody needs a pass from me. Right, guys, thank you, everybody, for tapping the screen. We made it to popular number 4. Thank you, everybody. I'm just going to say thank you to the gifters. Big up Linz, my darling MVP Linz, Jackie, Danny, Lexi, Hope, Chloe, Alfie, Hayley, Pauline, Nan Rutter. I'm just following everybody back. Maz, Bray, Dave Durans, thank you, and for the treasure box as well, Dave, Claire, Lindsay, Regan, Chris, Danny, Gemma, I'm just following you back, Gemma, Snoopy, Sonia, and everybody else, thank you so much. Luke today, we'll have to wait for Luke, guys. You'll have to just wait for that live notification. Yes, I don't know when Luke's coming back. I'm not on this afternoon, darling. I've got to go somewhere, but I will see everybody very soon. And it'll be in the morning, actually. Right, guys, love you all. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.